All right, so welcome back, and in this episode, we're gonna dig into taking this apart. And here it's all set up. We've got basically some lots of protecting on the ground, and we've got a table here with all the supplies we'll need, and of course the handy laptop there to reference the instructions. And I'll post a link down in the comments, but I've got a step-by-step list of instructions here for removing the engine, and this is based on a YouTube video from a mechanic who did a really nice job documenting every single step. So I'll post a link to that video. This is basically 3 pages of just steps. So anyway, I'm not going to do much talking other than what you hear me talking just in conversation. Thanks again to Terry for his assistance and use of his garage. I'm going to set one camera up on a tripod kind of in this position, and the rest of the video will be from GoPro on my forehead, so you can see all the details. And as a previous comment in a previous video documented, this is very highly detailed. So we're going to try to show you every detail as much as possible, barring any camera malfunctions or battery run out in the middle of doing something. So anyway, there you go. Hang in with us, and thanks again for watching. You know, how could clips like this be such a pain?
What's that?
I said it's funny how clips like this can be such a pain.
Yeah.
Sometimes, in case there's any junk clogged up in it.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to jump ahead and remove this, even though it's out of order. All right.
Here, you want to, if we loosen this one, I wonder if we could, I don't know if it'll slide. I don't know if I can slide it at all.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just put it right here for now.
Okay.
And then when we do take it out, we'll remember where it is. Hopefully. Alright, so let me grab a bunch of coils. This guy's side. I have all new. I didn't get a new cooler for power steering, but all these hoses, basically all the hoses from here back, I have new.
Oh, okay.
So. Damn, it made it look like.
Did he do under here? See me?
Yeah, he probably did. Yeah, yep, and that's probably fine.
Three of them?
All right.
Yep. And then there's that support bar up there. Yeah, that's okay.
There, you know, right on that side. Right on that. This is gonna take that. So, you know, all the things that I've worked on so far with this project, the clips are the biggest pain. Oh, these clips are here.
Oh, those one on the back right there. Yep.
And I've got one more. I'm trying to remember that.
Okay, what's the other one you got? There's one on each side.
There's one on either side.
Oh, what do you do? Oh, you
Oh,
got those two over there.
yeah.
If you had one in here.
Yep, let me go ahead and put that back in here. Well, the good news is they're all 10 millimeters, so ultimately at the end of the day it doesn't really matter. Because they're all going to go back more or less in the same spot. Or they're interchangeable. Alright, so let me just put all of these in a bag. Oh, these long ones come up under there.
I guess that'll do it.
It was easier than I was expecting, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been any easier.
That works.
Thank you. So much for a bumper. Let's see here.
And then this wiring plug down here.
Yep. Well, actually, that actually stays. This comes off.
Okay.
Yeah, this comes off right like so. And I need to. There we go. And then this guy here is just a little connector right here. All right, bye bye to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in there.
That's good.
All right.
Hook it up.
What do you think? If this was yours, would you put it back on? All right.
Yeah, this one works.
You ready?
Yep.
This is, honest to goodness, this is probably the biggest mess of the entire.
Yep, that's gonna be, just start splashing pretty soon.
It's gonna go everywhere. It's dumping out of the it's dumping out of the water pump too still.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, clear there. This. What do we got here? Oh, this is the one from here.
Looks like I'm caught on.
Okay, let me come down there.
All right, so remove serpentine belts and AC belt, and then remove the battery cable. So this should be something that I already have out.
14 millimeter.
Wait, that's 14, so it's a 15.
Is it 15?
Yeah. 16?
Yep.
Is that okay? Let's go. All right.
All
There
right.
to go. Yep. Now the instructions said to label them, but which goes forward, but I'm putting all new belts on.
Okay.
So, and then the AC belt just requires a 3/8 ratchet end.
Okay.
So. Let me do it from this way here. Whoops. There we go. I got a new one of these too. All right. And then the battery cable.
Probably 5/16.
What I like to do is I like to remove this support right here. Oh, that's gonna be a 13. It might be, I don't know, I just wanted to. So, all right, 28's done.
Okay.
Disconnect alternator. All right, that looks like something smaller than a 10. Remove power steering and alternator bracket assembly from block. That requires 15. We might need the
Big one.
big one. Wait, I don't want to take that off. There we go. Dude, man, this thing is badass.
Yeah.
To use a Vincent phrase.
What's that?
I said to use a Vincent phrase, this is badass.
Yeah. That's,
Oh wait, there's one on the side here. That
Can you reach in through the underneath? The
I might
wheel
go underneath. Let me just try this real quick.
well? Okay.
And if not, we'll go that route.
I got a couple of these. This is how we used to get tail housing bolts out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll probably have to go underneath.
Go through the wheel well.
Okay. Is that 3/8?
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, the socket came
I
off.
got the socket.
Okay. All right. There you go. Now this whole assembly should just come off. Unless there's one more. Oh, there is one more.
One at the bottom there.
There's one at the bottom. Let's see. Let's see.
I set that 15 millimeter over there.
Okay. And this came from the side, right?
Yep.
All right.
How did it do it? Wow.
Okay.
So that wiring harness goes.
All right. Let's see. What am I looking at here?
That's your power steering return hose there, right?
Yep. So our options here to get this out are to just remove this hose, which
Yeah.
I'll be taking any. I'll be removing anyway.
I don't think it's a non-pressure hose.
Yeah. All right. Shit.
What?
I should have figured that was going to happen.
Okay.
Power steering fluid.
Push it.
Nope. 24. It's as big as I've got it. Nope. So step up to something like this. All right, so, nope. Yeah. So it needs to come out that way. Okay. All right. All right. So
Set that down on the.
I'm just trying to think of which way this is going to leak oil. Let's see. Let me go get I brought a pan. Okay, dokie. There we go. Now it can leak away all at once. All right. You know, okay, so basically at this point I'm just gonna remove this, pull that up, and then we'll just start disconnecting all the connectors. Now fortunately I have a pretty good idea of where all these connectors go, because I documented it when I removed. In other words, the engine that I bought literally had everything connected still in it. So I had to remove every single connection. And the other thing is General Motors, they did one thing smart. They color coded all of the connections. So this particular connection will only go one place, and that's the alternator, and that's it. It won't go anywhere else. This connection won't go anywhere else but to a throttle body. You know, so it's, you know, this connector won't go anywhere else but a fan. You know, and then it's pretty obvious that, you know, which side they go on. So I didn't really realize that until fairly recently that they did it that way. But anyway, so
Good that they did.
yeah, absolutely. So that's probably an 8. I'm guessing maybe a 9. We'll see. No, maybe that's a 10. Be a... Actually, I take that back. They do use 11 on a handful of things.
So are you reusing this intake, or?
No, I got a brand new one. I didn't bring that over yet, though. All right. God, this makes it so easy to have this front end going. All right. So at this point, I'm just going to start disconnecting everything. And let's see. This has got to go. These are.
The lens was sent back. I don't know if I told you. She said, "Wow."
Yeah. Yep. Gosh, as many times as I've done this, you'd think. There we go. All right, so we don't need to do the coils. We just need to do the injectors. All right. Now the injectors can be a little flaky. No, that doesn't need to come out. Look at that. Trying to remember the last time I did this. Oh yeah, that pops up. Yep. There we go. Yeah, you just gotta unlock it.
You need coil wires out?
No. Okay, there it goes.
I didn't even look.
Did I get all? No, because they have a separate.
Okay.
I'm just looking to see if I got all the injectors. Yep, they're all out. Okay, so this is out. All right, now I'm gonna pull this guy out here. I might have to use I don't know if that just pulls out or if that turns. I don't know if that. Oh, there it goes. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, this goes to the. Where does this go? This goes. Oh, this goes to the. This goes to the valve cover.
Yeah,
okay.
PVC.
So yeah, I'll need that to the. To yeah. Okay. So cool. Let's see what else. It looks like this is disconnected. I think. Well, let me look at the. Remove wire harness. And you know what? As we're taking the engine out, I'm sure we'll find other connectors that we'll have to remove that we didn't catch now. And we'll do that. I'm going to check 32 is being done. Unplug fuel injectors and ignition coil pack. Did that. Tuck harness up out of the way. We'll do that. Disconnect vacuum PVC hose from top of intake manifold. Yep. We did that. Disconnect evap purge line from solenoid. I did that. Remove fuel line from fuel rail. Use 3/8" disconnect tool. So here's the 3/8" disconnect tool, and this little clip pops up. I'll need a screwdriver to pop that up. This baby just pops right out. Oh, we should probably release the pressure on the here. This will now this gets messy, but let me not lose this, but because this is the one thing I'm reusing. But gas, if you don't have this covered, gas can spray up in your face. So I'm just gonna release the pressure from that. Let me use a. Well, I'll just see if I can use this. I was gonna use a. I'm gonna need to use a filter. All right. There wasn't a whole lot of gas that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, it wasn't terribly high pressure. All right, what did I do with that cap? I'm gonna put that back on. All right, so next we take this guy out here. Now this tool worked on the one at home, so it should work here. There we go.
Done?
Yep. Had to be a little forceful, but that's all right. That gas will dry up, I hope.
Yeah.
Let me just stick a rag under it for now, just so it just keeps it tidy up. Oh, now it's dripping out of here. Let me put the rag under here too. Double duty. All right. Okay, so boy, we're blowing through these steps here. Remove fuel line from fuel rail. Did that. Remove intake manifold bolts. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we are really we are making progress here. All right.
What size are they?
I'm pretty sure they're 10. And I think this is going to be our last step.
What's that?
I think this is going to be our last step for today.
You need a, did you say it's a 10 mil, man?
No, it's an 8.
An 8?
Yeah. How much I'm blowing through battery here. This is just insane. These GoPro cameras are terrible. Oh, wobble.
Wobble.
Double wobble.
Double wobble.
Thank you. All right.
How many are there on that
I'm pretty sure there's just 10.
one? Are we going to be able to get to all of them back there? Okay, well, let me try something else. Okay. I got an idea. Okay. There you go. Stick that in the end of your drill. Just put that socket on it, huh?
Okay.
You don't even, yeah, you don't even need that adapter.
Okay.
Will it reach back there or not?
Let's see.
Probably not gonna.
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do the other side and I'll work on
Okay.
prepared for that.
I have like, you know, there again, if I'd have remembered my shit. First thing I dropped down in here. Took all day, 4 hours to drop the first tool down into there.
What do you drop?
This is the actual socket.
Oh.
All right, where's it at? There it is. There you go. All right.
Okay, so what do you got that and what else? Where do we put the wobble?
Yeah, probably just one extension probably ought to do it. All right. That should.
See if that'll get, or is that too long?
Well, you know what? It'll work for this one. It won't work for.
Okay. Okay. Is that the very back one on that side, or is it?
Yep. Okay, it's free. All right, I think I got all of them. I'm pretty sure. All right, now I'm gonna go back to this one
There's
here.
one right in front of it that doesn't look like it's up at all.
Did I miss it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I couldn't see it. Yeah, there. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, I thought there was 5 on each side. All right, last one. Back to the troublemaker, and then we'll have this licked. All right, let's switch the lights on this side here.
You and I are fortunate where we have enough vehicles where we, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There we go. Oh, come on. Ooh. Trying to grip. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's why, yeah, when he needed his engine work done, yeah, it was his daily driver, so.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're at the point where we can take this thing off. All right.
All right.
Well, let me double check the remove intake manifold bolts. Remove intake manifold. All right. So, look at that. Oh gosh.
Okay. Let me slide over to the other side. Stand up here.
Woo! Look at all that crud. Ugh. I'm just ripping this thing out. Oh, there's one hose.
Okay, this is our vacuumized for the brake. You want to do it there?
Yeah, you can do it right there.
Okay. NCP?
Yeah. I don't know. This thing here is just... There you go. All right. All right.
Well, it looks pretty coming out the end of that, doesn't it?
Hmm? Say what?
Coming out the front of your intake there.
Oh, that's just gas, I would imagine.
Yeah. It just looks brown.
Oh, that's not gas. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's oil. It's oil.
Yeah.
That is definitely oil. Oh, shit. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, I'm going to remove these bolts. And then I'm going to take this manifold with me. And at home, take all this fuel rail stuff off. You know what? I'm just going to leave that one on and screw it.
So what do you think?
I'm dying to take a closer look here. On one hand, I'm a little afraid of what I might see, but at this point, it doesn't matter because there's going to be a new engine going in there, so I guess it shouldn't matter. Yeah, so the fuel rail is the only thing I'm keeping. All right, so let's see what we got. What's the verdict here? What do we got going on? This crud, you know, oftentimes is from mice.
Yep.
You know, look at all of the.
Yeah, down in.
Look at all the oil there. That shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be there. That should just be water or air going through there. There shouldn't be all that oil backing up into there. I can't believe how much oil. Now, it's possible that oil could have came from here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is use what they call an oil catch can.
Yeah.
So after seeing this, I'm convinced now that I'm going to get a catch can. Because what happens is, my guess is that the oil didn't necessarily come up from the engine; it came up from this PCV.
Yeah.
And you can see it's got oil right on the connector.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of a problem I'm having with that Camry.
Yeah. So they make what's called an oil catch can. So what happens is the tube that comes out of here goes to a can, catches it, and then it goes into the intake.
Oh, okay.
So and
Oil settles to the bottom.
oil settles into the catch can. Yeah. Yep. That is a definite must. So yeah, at this point, just for the hell of it, let's see what we got here. So it says here, remove AFM and oil pressure sensor connectors.
So that's in the very back.
So, that's just the connectors. Remove main engine ground from cylinder head. So that's this guy right here.
Yep.
Remove or reposition AC compressor. We'll just tear that out since the system's discharged.
Yeah.
And then guess what's after that?
What's that?
Disconnect exhaust flanges.
Cool.
So basically when we come back, it's onto the heavy duty stuff. So what I'm going to do here before I go is spray those down one more time, and I'll bring my shop vac back to clean this all up. Yeah. Well, since this is still recording, let me just do a little quick close out here. All right, so we're wrapping up for the first day. Again, super huge thanks to Terry for his assistance, and again for the use of the garage. Here's where we're at the end of day one of the engine teardown, and actually, I think, would you say we probably got a little bit further than we were expecting?
Yep.
Yeah, so we got the whole front clip removed, which really wasn't that big of a deal. Don't be afraid to do this if you're thinking about doing this job. Let's see. So the intake, I just got that removed. There it is. And look at all of the oil here. Look at all the oil going down into each cylinder. And that oil stains shouldn't be there. I'm thinking that stuff there is just mouse crap. But all of that oil stain should not be there. And I'm thinking, and I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that the oil, it was coming from the valves, or from the heads, through where the PCV comes up and connects into the throttle body and then into the intake. You could see the oil on the tube there. So I think what I'm going to do is put an oil catch can in here to prevent that from happening. All right. But basically, that's where we're at the end of day one of removal. And when we come back, the next step is to remove a few more connectors, remove that ground, and then we're going to work on removing the exhaust manifolds. Not the manifolds, but the flanges. And then we're only like 2 or 3 steps away from actually pulling this engine out. Okay? So with that, thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the next episode.